All right, hello ladies. So here we are for the first week, upper body. I am super excited to be trying this in a different format where I pre-record the workout, host the live with the music via Facebook, just for ease. We don't want any confusion, any extra apps. I know I hate doing that when I'm following a virtual program, so I want to keep it as seamless as possible. So here we are, like I said, week one, upper body. No, week one, total body, because it's Thursday. Technically it's Friday, but we're posting this on Thursday. So we got total body. We're going to be doing all of our compound moves from the upper and lower body sessions. I've taken some of them and tweaked them to include a little bit of core stability, working those deep muscles as opposed to just the abdominal muscles on top. I know our planks got our core really fired up on upper body day, so we're just gonna go ahead and keep that burn going. We got 5 minutes on a warm up. I am going to just put the warm up on the screen because I am limited on time. So I am gonna get straight into work. So your warm up will be posted, it'll flash, and then I'll also, that way you can pause and screenshot it. So I'll get that added. And I'll actually post that in the group. So let's get right into our work. In terms of weight, I'm gonna suggest you have anywhere between a 5-pound and a 15-pound. I think last night the highest I did was 15 pounds, and then I had my 10s and I had my 5s. So you can kind of stay in that same range. However, if you feel like something is too easy, you can go ahead and go up in weight. If you feel that a move is too difficult, instead of stopping, I would suggest that you go down in weight. If something is on the floor, I don't think we got any push-ups, but if anything were ever to the floor, you could elevate it, and I think that's everything. So let's get right into it. Same timers as our first two workouts, 1 minute of work, 45 seconds on rest. At the end, when we get to all of our ab work, I did shorten the rest to 30 seconds, so you can expect that as well. All right, first moves. We're gonna start with upper body, and our first move is we have a lying chest press. We want our titties to the sky, core sucked in nice and tight. Then we're gonna have a lying overhead tricep extension. So you're just gonna be lying on your back, and of course I'll demonstrate these down there. You're gonna lie flat on your back, take those arms overhead and right on back toward your ears. Then we're gonna combine those moves. We're gonna go chest press, overhead, then tricep extension. All right, get you a mat if you need to. We're gonna go for 1 full minute. You're gonna lie flat on your back. You should not have any space between your back and the floor. So I want you to lift up your booty and make sure that your back is flush with the floor. So I'm just gonna lift it up, take out that sexy little arch, suck that belly button to my back, and I'm gonna grab my weights. Now, the only way to engage your chest is to bring those arms in toward the body. So as we press, we're gonna rotate our weights. Before we get to working, go ahead and flip your fingers all to the same side of the weight. That'll decrease the tension in the forearm. And chest up toward the sky. We're gonna start in 3, 2, 1, let's work. Press up. You want to squeeze those pecs as you press. Suck that belly button to your back. Up, up. And we don't have reps, we just got time. Press. You want those elbows in alignment with your shoulders. You don't want to drop too far down. Woo! Feel this. Press that chest up off the floor. Core tight. All the way until you hear me say relax. Press. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Those pecs are firing off. Getting nice and warm and relaxed, ladies. Great job. All right, our next move is an overhead tricep extension. Again, laying flat on the back. Except this time, we're not gonna poke that chest up off the floor, all right? We're gonna lift that booty up, have our back flat on the mat, suck that belly button to our back. I'm gonna kind of dig my back into the mat, hold one weight overhead, and just drop those fingertips or that weight toward the ground. Now, we don't want to drop so far down that we start to feel a pinch in our elbows or pain in our elbows. So you can go 90 degrees right here and shoot it right on back up. We start in 2, 1, and let's work. Drop that weight. Tension should be just in those triceps, which is the back of that arm. Lift. Make sure you're squeezing that tricep as you come straight up. And squeeze. Only go as far down as you feel tension in that tricep. If you start to feel tension in other places, then you're going too far down. Keep those elbows close to your body, almost like you're squeezing your boobs. Woo. Keep working. Elbows should be facing forward. They should not be pointing out at the wall. Remember, keep that core tight. And press it back overhead. Squeeze. Down. Squeeze. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Let that weight just rest right on your hips because we're gonna combine both of those first 2 moves. And so we're gonna go chest press, take the weight overhead, and then tricep extension. I'm gonna make sure I'm in a good position for you all. 25 seconds on rest. Demonstration of what it'll look like. So you're gonna take the weight, press it up, go overhead, bring it back up, tricep extension, all right? Down, up, overhead, up, tricep extension. All right, we started at 3, 2, 1. Let's work. Take that weight overhead, press it, then back down, back up, tricep. We want nice and controlled. Press, overhead, bring it up, tricep extension, all right? Push it up, overhead, back, down, extend. Press, overhead, back up, extend. We go into press, overhead, back up, extend. Press, overhead, back up, extend. Press, overhead, back up, extend. I love that overhead raise because you can feel those lats working all the way down the body. Last one, ladies. Back up and relax. All right, so all of our sessions we've had cardio bursts. So it just had to be a cardio burst added to this workout. Everything is body weight here. So our cardio burst on this particular segment, first segment 1 and done, we're gonna go into a downward dog and we're just gonna drop our knees towards the floor. Now, on this downward dog, I want you to feel it in your back. And so the only way to do that is going to be to walk those hands out a little further and stand through your toes. So we're gonna go down, in, sorry y'all. Down, in, 4, and to go from going to a good downward dog, start in a quadricep position, so that just means all fours. Dig those palms into the floor, open up those fingertips, and sink those shoulders in. You're going to dig those toes into the floor and shoot your booty right in the air. Here we go. Stay on those toes, push to those palms, let the head hang. And you're gonna drop your knee toward the ground. Drop your knee toward the ground, or more like dropping your heels toward the ground. Push through. We go in a full minute. Bring those elbows, shoulders, and wrists in alignment. The further up you come, the more you feel it in your back, and that's what we want. By up, I'm referring to the alignment of those wrists, elbows, and shoulders. If I'm further back, some of that tension goes off that upper body. 9, 6, 4, keep that core tight, and relax. All right, segment 1 is done. We're going to lower body next. So our first move is good mornings. Then we're gonna go from good mornings right into a squat. We're gonna keep that squat nice and narrow. So we got deadlift with our feet shoulder width apart. We're gonna squat shoulder width apart. Then we're going to combine both of those moves and work glutes with the good mornings. We're gonna work hammies just because those need to be thrown in. And then we're also gonna work our quads. So we're gonna have deadlift, squat. And it's a stiff leg deadlift, so I don't want you to turn it into an RDL, all right? Also, on our good mornings, on our squat, we're gonna hold the weights away from the body to get a little bit of upper body work. Here we go. Oh, we still got time on rest. I'm trying to rush y'all. 50 more seconds because we finished our first segment. For those deadlifts, you can go heavier in weight. There's some heavy weight in here, 65, and I will not be grabbing those, not right now. 30 seconds left on rest. I hope y'all feeling extra good. With this, you can add your own music. Hopefully you've thrown me into an earbud so that you can have your music. Oh, you would almost need to have the music out loud and me in the earbud. Grab those weights. We got a deadlift. I want you to suck that belly button to your back. Roll those shoulders. Let's go. Dig those toes into the floor. Dig those toes into the floor. You want big toe dug deep into the floor. Push through your heels on the way up. Core tight. If you want to feel this deadlift in your glutes, keep those dumbbells close to your legs, your shins. To feel it more in your hammies, take those dumbbells out to your feet. If you feel this in your back, I want you to push your hips back like you're closing a refrigerator with your butt. That's going to be proper form. Let those weights just pull you down. Don't try to hold them with your arms. 15 seconds. Keep working. Squeeze those glutes on the way up. 10, 9, 7, 6, 3, 2, and relax. Keep them weights nearby because we're going right into that squat. All right. We got 13 more, I can't do math. We got 30 more seconds. All right. Hopefully your hammies and your glutes felt all that love. Now we're gonna go to the front and squeeze them quads. Feet shoulder width apart. Roll those shoulders up, back. Suck that belly button to your back. Make sure your chin isn't up. You wanna be looking straight ahead or have that chin tucked. We start in 9, 7, 6. Remember, weights away from the body. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Don't let them weights rest on your shoulders. Dig those big toes into the ground. Push through those heels. This does not have to be a deep squat at all. 35 seconds. 30. Make sure you're taking those hips back. I like to use this analogy on squatting. When you pee outside, you take those hips all the way back so you don't pee on your panties. Think about that. Don't pee on your panties. Dig them big toes. You don't want them toes coming off the ground. You want your core tight. 5 seconds. Stay with me. And relax. Beautiful job. Now we're gonna combine those two. I accidentally did deadlifts on that first exercise, and it should have been, you good. It should have been good mornings. So we're going to take the compound move, and instead of a deadlift to a squat, we're gonna go good morning. So you can have the weights here in front of your body, forward. You can turn them, or you can hold one, it's up to you. So we're gonna go soft knees, just feel it in your glutes. If you feel work in your hamstrings, then you dropped your chest too forward. You should just feel it in your glutes. Glutes, squeeze, right into that squat, all right? We start in 3, 2, 1, let's go. We got our good morning, squeeze our glutes, and squat. Good morning, keep that core tight. Dig those big toes into the ground. Push to those heels on the way up out of your squat and your good morning. Think glutes, core, quads. Mind to muscle connection is so important. You saw me pause there and take my shoulders down because they were a bit elevated, and we don't want that. Squat. Good morning. Core, quads. Squat isn't super deep. Woo! And relax. Beautiful job. Now we're going into our cardio burst. Again, body weight move. We're gonna go sumo squat with arms overhead, because it's total body day, and a toe raise or calf raise, all right? We start in 27 seconds. Get you some water before we go into our cardio burst. I also want you to think about where you're feeling this sumo squat. I want you to feel it in those inner thighs. And I also want you to feel it in that booty. The way to make sure you're feeling it in your butt is to sink those hips back and shoot up like you're on a slide machine. We start in 3, 2, 1, let's work. Squat, toe raise, come up. Squat, toe raise, press to those heels. Come up on those toes. You don't have to add that glute squeeze at the top. You can go right back down into it just to keep those quads and glutes under tension. Inner thighs should be working now. Back up. Make sure that core is tight. Keep working. Let's work. Squat. I'm sorry if I got you off beat. Toes. Woo! Keep working. 4 seconds. And relax. Ooh, those sumo squats always get my inner thighs. Nice big rest here. We have a minute and 45 seconds of that left, a minute 30. Get you some water, stretch it out, do some butt kicks. You can jog it out. If you got a jump rope, you can even jump rope. Now for our next moves, we're right back up to upper body. So, a minute 10 left on rest. Oh, No, here we go into our compounds. So we have an alternating reverse, oh, I can't read. Bicep curls around the world and then combine. Go heavy on these bicep curls. On the around the world, we're gonna go down in our weight. For our compound, we're gonna go to our lowest weight, all right? 45 seconds on rest. So go ahead, I have 15s, 10s, and I will have a 5. In the event that you only have one weight, that's okay too. We'll make it work and I'll give some cues for that. Get these 5s. Okay, I'll pick that up. Oh. Okay, so I lied. There's 7.5s and 5s. All right. We got 3, 2, 1. Tuck all those fingers on the same side as the weight and curl. Bring your arms to the top of that weight. I want you to squeeze those biceps with every curl. You only need to go to 90 degrees. Squeeze. I always have to kind of pull my chest forward, hinge it forward to feel my curls. If you need to do that, you can. Otherwise, stand up. Keep that core tight. Don't rock. Dig those big toes into the ground. Think about your bicep. Squeeze it. We stop in 20 seconds. Big exhale with every curl. 7 seconds, stay with it. 4, 3, 2, and relax. Beautiful, beautiful job. All right, 45 seconds on rest. Next, we're gonna go right into that around the world. I want you to be sure to retract those shoulder blades, and I will go through that with you on how to do it. About to make a second. I left my tripod at the gym last night, so we're making do. All right, grab your 7.5s. We got 13 seconds. All right, fingers on the same side as the weight. Take those shoulders up to your ears. Pull them down towards your booty and back towards your spine. Take those weights from the middle of your thighs and right overhead. If you feel this in your shoulders or your traps in a bad way, meaning you feel a pinch, kind of bend those arms. It'll make it a little easier. And you can kind of come inward at an angle as opposed to this directly out to the side. You should feel your rear delts working. You can stand feet together like I was, or you can stagger your stance. Whatever you need to do to not stop and keep moving. Big exhale with each move. 15. 5, 3, and relax. All right, I realized midway through that I was out of frame. All right, now we're gonna go down to that lightest weight and we're gonna curl back down from the outside of our hips, going to that around the world. When you come from the outside, it's gonna be a little bit more difficult. When you come from that midline, meaning the middle of your body, it's easier. So we did easy. Now we're working into this compound. I forgot to start my watch, y'all. I hate when I do that. It's like the whole workout ain't happened. I'm gonna go adjust the time so I can get all my money's worth. If your watch, oh, here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Tuck those fingers to the other side. Tuck your thumbs. And on this curl, we're coming all the way up. Make sure you're rotating those arms. Elbows forward, elbows out. Keep that core super tight. 30 seconds. Next segment, we're going into our compounds. We're gonna take the rest to 45 seconds. It's more like a curl and a jumping jack. Keep working. So we got curl, jumping jack. We have the jumping. 5, 4. See how I almost fell? We need to dig those big toes into the floor, and I forgot to remind myself. All right. Now for our cardio burst. I don't remember off memory. What we got? I'm gonna skip that. We're gonna go right into our reverse lunge. We got our, you know what can I do instead of this? You know, we're gonna do seal jacks for our rest. Now, if it was not almost time to pump, I would jump with y'all, but here. For those that can't jump, step it out with me. Create tension in your arms. We start in 4, keep that core tight, 2 and 1. If you can, jump. If not, step it out, squeeze that back. I just kind of have my hands in like a little paddle boat motion. If you want, you can have yours pointing to the back. Just don't hyperextend because you'll start to feel it in your pecs. Actually take those fingers forward. And I feel that in my back for sure. Keep moving. 20 seconds. Back should be talking. It's saying, ooh, thanks for showing me some love. Keep working. We got 10, 9, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and nice big rest. If your delts ain't feeling that, then baby call the doctor because you're dead. All right, we got 1:35 on rest. We're going into, I keep saying we're going into our compounds, but that does not prove to be true. I think we got one more lower body. That's because I'm confusing this with another workout. All right, anywho, we're gonna go reverse lunge, alternating reverse lunge. I feel like we added a curl to that. And I don't wanna lie to y'all. I know we did. So we got reverse lunge and curl. Okay, I'm lying to y'all. We just got regular reverse lunge. Then we're gonna go into a side lunge, and this one's gonna be lightweight or body weight or with a band. So you're gonna go side, side, come back to the middle, shift your weight to each side of your body, all right? Then we're just gonna go reverse curl, pop it up, side lunge. Reverse curl, side lunge. And of course, I will demonstrate those full out. All right, 27 more seconds on rest. Get you some water. For weight, we're gonna go heavy because why not treat ourselves, right? To some nice, good work. So I'm gonna leave my middle weight and my light weight over here. We got 8 seconds left. All right, in 3, 2, 1, reverse lunge. Make sure you're pushing up through that heel. Dig that big toe through the floor. If you want to feel this lunge in your glutes, hinge that chest forward. If you want it more in your quads, stay more upright. You can alternate each direction. Keep that core tight. Let the weights just weigh you down, pull you down. Make sure you're stepping back and dropping that back knee toward the floor. 20 more seconds. Make sure you're digging that big toe into the floor. And relax. All right, next, we're gonna hold one weight. I know I said no weight, but that'll be inconsistent with where we've been rocking this whole time. So we're gonna go side, side to the middle. Just shift your weight from each side. Side, side, then bounce it, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna go down to this 7.5. All right, ladies, here we go. In 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, keep that chest up, let's go. Side, side, middle, bounce to each side, back over. Stick those hips back. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Side, side, 2. Keep that chest up. Side, side, bounce, bounce, bounce. Side, side. 15 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 3, and relax. All right, next, we got that reverse lunge into that side lunge. So it'll look like this. We'll go back, pop it up, side. We're gonna switch after 30 seconds. God forbid I forget, and we have to go back and do 1 minute, 1 minute. Definitely did that in the live. You choose what weight you wanna grab. Start out heavy, and then go down. We're nearing the end. Here we are. 9 seconds. If you feel tightness in your back, use that weight. Just hinge those hips back. 3, 2, 1, let's work. Reverse lunge, bring it up into a side lunge. Let's go. Back, side. If you don't need to add this pause, don't, and go right into it. Back, a side lunge, it's just you squatting with one leg to the side. Keep that core tight. And I did forget to switch at 1 minute. So we got 1 minute each leg. Ten seconds. 5, 4, and relax. Rest. Grab underneath your toes, roll that back out. All right. 27 seconds. All right, 15 seconds, and we're gonna go right into that other leg. All right, grab your weight. We're gonna side lunge into reverse. Reverse into side. Back, reverse. Why am I not saying the right stuff? Side, reverse, side. Keep your core tight. Breathe through each movement. Make sure you're dropping that back knee towards the floor. Pushing those hips all the way back. Keep that chest up. Hinge those hips back on that side lunge. You don't want to let your chest fall over too much. All right, 3, 2, and relax. 39 seconds on rest, and we go into our cardio burst. I'm lying, we are at abs. So nice long rest, 1:45, all right? All right, come down to your mat. We still have lots of time left on rest. We're going to grab our medium to lightweight, and we're gonna go into a toe tap crunch with a figure 8 pass through our legs, all right? Make sure you tuck that tailbone, lean back until you feel tension in your core. You're going to lift and pass that weight through, all right? Fun stuff, I know. We got 1 full minute. All right, 23 more seconds left on rest. If you feel this static hold in your lower back, tuck that tailbone and engage your core. Here we go in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, relax them shoulders, let's work. Lift, pass. And you can drive those knees up to your boobs. Keep working. 40 seconds. Keep working. 35, 30. I'm gonna go down to my 5. 23. Tucking my tailbone. It's okay to pause in the middle and reset. I'd rather you have great form and quality reps than poor form and feeling shitty after. 10, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, and relax. Those got me yesterday and they got me again today. All right, next, 37 seconds left on rest. We're going to go into a full sit-up with an overhead raise with our knees bent at the top. So just a full sit-up with a weight. Make sure you take those arms overhead. I'm going to use this 7.5 because I don't like how those weights are shaped over there. Okay, here's another time. You need to lift that booty up and have that back flush with your floor. All right, so when everything's down, you're open. Suck that belly button to your back. Let's go. Sit up. Don't use that weight to cheat getting up. Use your core and roll down vertebrae by vertebrae onto the mat. Don't have those shoulders elevated. This is your pace. You move as slow or as quickly as you want to. Keep working. Keep going. Back down. And at the timer, we relax. What time is it? All right. Our last one, we're gonna take our rest to 30 seconds. We have a Russian twist with a pause. I'm gonna start out with my 7, I'll go down to my 5. So you're just gonna twist, push, then twist. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Twist, push, twist, push. Make sure your gaze is following your weight. Make sure you pull those shoulders back. You don't want them forward. 40 seconds. Twist, press, press. 23 seconds. I'm kind of giving my abs a little break in the middle by coming up with that press. 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 3, 2, and relax. All right, ladies. That was everything for today. I feel it. Hopefully y'all stayed with me, enjoyed yourselves. If you want to go back and rewatch it or do half of it to get in a full hour, you can. We're at 45 minutes. Have a great one. I will see you on Monday at 7:30. Bye.